slutty Shigaraki, let's go!
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to UA Anime Club, the weekly podcast where we discuss the newest season of My Hero Academia as it comes out week to week. I'm your host, Seth, and as always, I'm joined by my co-hosts, Poyo and Micah. Say hi, you guys.
Yahoo! Donnie?
My mic didn't pick it up. Fuck.
We just watched episode 117 of My Hero, or episode 4, season 6.
Yep.
And holy shit!
Holy shit!
So we're gonna shake things up a little bit from now on with the show here. Instead of just me going ahead and explaining everything the entire time and we talk about it, I'm just gonna give you a little synopsis at the beginning, and then we're just gonna let our thoughts flow right after that. We're gonna try and make it a little more streamlined. You've already seen the episode, you know what happened.
Yeah, you don't know. If you
I
don't,
hope-
just go.
Yeah, just
Go
watch the show.
Go watch the show, and then come back and give us a like.
Don't
and
watch
stuff.
fucking YouTubers reacting to the show. Just watch the show yourself. Oh my god.
Yeah, never a market substitute. Our synopsis is. Yeah. So I'm gonna get right into that. My Hero Academia episode 117, Inheritance. After the conclusion of the last episode featuring Twice's death, Dobby makes some KFC chicken wings by burning off Hawks' wings and essentially leaving him entirely powerless. Hawks asks, "Who the hell are you, Dobby? Because everyone I know all the information about every league member except you and Shigaraki. Who are you?" And then we get a little bit with Dobby moving his mouth in silence. I wonder what his answer is.
What was he cooking?
What is he cooking? He's cooking Hawks right now.
Yeah.
But then after that, we shift back to Mirko's fight with the Nomu, and she's getting pieced up. She's like getting torn apart. Like you see like her like muscle fibers. She's getting like everything like torn off. It's really gross, actually.
Yeah.
But she decides, we're gonna fight these Nomu, but I gotta get to the doctor first. So she rushes towards him. They start chasing her. And then she kicks Shigaraki's container, the tube he's in, and it starts leaking. After that, the heroes come back in and they turn the tide against the Nomu because of Aizawa's quirk, being able to erase all of the Nomu's powers. And one of the Nomu starts like actually thinking. For the first time, a Nomu is actually like, we're in their head thinking. And they come to the conclusion that they need to get out of the way of Aizawa's sight. So they manage to escape, and their fucking full power is unleashed. And they could just continue to rip Mirko apart. It's super brutal.
But she's taking it. Like she keeps going.
She doesn't care. She's
just like, I'm not gonna stop until I get this shit done. I will not die.
Yeah.
We learn that the professor is hella old, like almost 120 years old, because of his quirk, life force. That's what it's called. And he is super old, and he gave All for One his quirk, and he has an engineered copy of his own. And the battle continues, and then after that, Shigaraki's capsule breaks open. He falls out, and then we transition into his subconscious where he's dreaming, and he's like in this like white void full of like hands in a destroyed city, and members of his family are like talking to him, and they're trying to stop him from walking into All for One's arms pretty much, but he decays them all. He walks into All for One, and then back in the real world jolts awake, and that's pretty much where the episode ends. Shigaraki is back, and he has the powers of All for One.
He's awake.
Which is not very good.
It's not good for the heroes at all. Because the heroes were kind of on the up this whole like arc so far.
Yeah, because they planned this whole like thing.
Yeah. They knew where everyone was. They were ready. They got literally every single hero they could.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just fucking went and invaded without them knowing at all. They had no idea.
Yeah, they were on the up, but now things are about to go south real quick, I think.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Because what? Now Shigaraki is like... Well, not only was his regular quirk just like powered up last season with just being able to destroy everything within his vicinity.
It just spreads.
Now he has the powers. Now he has the powers of All for One. So that's what we know so far is like regeneration and like life. His life force is like expanded.
So like he can't die, kind of.
He can't die.
He's just it's just
like,
really fucking hard
really
to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot.
He's OP now. Like he's
100%.
Also, I gotta mention the best moment. Fat Taxi. He's
Fat
the best
Taxi.
moment.
So,
he's the best in this episode.
I love the Fat Taxi.
So yeah, they're like traveling inside of his like fat, which would feel really strange.
Very strange.
I think it'd be comfy.
Maybe it would be comfy, but that's
it'd probably be warm, but also, like,
oh, it is warm. Ew.
I don't like that idea.
Like, and he's running in the heat, right? It's like springtime, so like
everyone's probably like sweaty.
He might be like pretty sweaty.
Yeah, like everyone's sweaty and smelly, and like it's been a rough day. I don't think they're thinking about that. I think they're just like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, we learn a couple of things this episode. We learned that Hawks' one weakness is fire.
Fire, his wings burn off.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
fire is just like his number one weakness.
Yeah, there's even a flashback.
Hori was messed up to pair him up with Dobby and this shit.
Yeah.
There's even like a...
Oh, go ahead.
No, there's just like a flashback with Tokoyami, and he's like, "What's your weakness?" He's like, "Fire." And he's like, "What do you do to avoid it?" I just
don't
get the enemy
fire. I take the enemy out first, which he could not do.
Meanwhile, like while Hawks is on the ground and Dobby's just like taking it in and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Hawks is basically like, that's a fucked up face you got there for your
like
teammate that just
you
died.
Say you're sad, but like that's not the face of someone who's like upset.
Meanwhile, Dobby is just like fucking huge ass smile, just grinning. He's enjoying it basically.
Oh, it was super creepy. Like the art like
I don't like that.
Yeah, like look at his face.
They did like a super good job, like just emulating like emotions with the art. Like you had like the creepy face Dobby, you had Mirko's pain, you had just the Nomu just being like wild monsters.
Yeah, what did you say when we were watching it? You were like, "Why is this episode so sexy?" That's what you said.
Okay, hold on. This is like the sexiest episode of My Hero Academia, and I'll tell you why. This episode was, in my opinion, probably like the best animated My Hero has been ever.
Because it was constant.
Ever.
I wouldn't say ever. I wouldn't say ever, because think about like early My Hero, But like I think
it's better than a lot of early My Hero, even not movie level. I think the movies are kind of in a league of their own. But this one is like for a couple of seconds, I thought I was watching like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like that's how good it was, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that most of this episode. It was very constant with the animation. I like that.
Yeah.
And like I do think that, sorry, I'm burping because I'm like eating Chinese food. I do think that like this is definitely one of the best looking episodes like in a long time. Cause I keep bringing it up, especially because of last season. Like it just disappointed me visually for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this season, at least so far, has been pretty good, like visually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like they know when to pull, like they know when to like really show off, and
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that.
The
Because like
entire
this is the arc that you need to do that for. Like you
You
cannot.
gotta. All hands on deck.
Yeah.
the entire sequence with, well, first Mirko coming back and fighting the Nomu, perfect. And then like the whole
Yeah.
female Nomu like fighting the other heroes with her powers is just absolutely fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the background is CGI and the CG team did like real good.
Yeah. I love a good like some wide like continuous like hallway shots and they're moving and shit. That's always pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Like it was I was blown away.
I want to mention too, like
Sorry.
obviously Dobby is a psycho, but like it really shows here where he's just like he does enjoy like fucking making people like suffer.
Suffer.
He loves it.
Oh my.
Dude, he like stomps on Hawk's rib before like
Yeah.
burning him.
Yeah.
That-
Like. Did he need to do that?
Yeah.
He didn't need to do that.
And before I hear y'all come in the comments, I want him to do that to me. No.
No, he
No, you
smells like
don't.
fish, probably.
Fish, canonically, Horikoshi drew
It's
an
fine,
image
it's
of
fine.
everyone saying he
No,
stinks.
that one drawing where you're like, he smells like shit.
He smells like shit. He's like got burnt skin. That probably is like awful to like touch.
I mean, hey.
And
it's-
he's got no
it's-
tear ducts, so he can't cry, he can't be sensitive with you.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
can't have a
it's
relationship.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. I can
Yeah,
fix
it's
him.
fine. Yeah. No, I can't fix him. I can make him worse.
I can make him worse.
I want him to stay this way to be fucking
Yeah.
mentally insane.
Yeah, speaking of like I can't fix him, the bit where Shigaraki we're in his like dream and like his
Yeah.
family is like grabbing him. They like grab him in like the specific areas the hands on his costume used to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like his dad grabs him by the face, the grandparent, the mom like grabs him by the neck.
Mhm.
And we learn that the hand on top of his head, which isn't which was like in the first
Oh, that's right.
very first costume
That's
that
a
he
full
had.
son.
That's
It's father.
no, it's not. That's on his
That's-
face. I meant on the back of his head.
Oh,
It's-
the back of his
Oh.
head is
is not a
what's her name?
Shimmer's hand,
Shimura's.
Yeah. I'm
which
stupid.
is weird. Like, did she? Okay, did All For One keep her hands like?
Yeah, it was just like, oh, I'll keep this as
What
a
was the
Dude,
souvenir.
that's kind of you're kind of weird for that dude. Like,
What was the
yeah.
original purpose of keeping her hands?
did you just do that for fun?
Because he didn't meet Shigaraki yet. He wasn't even born,
Yeah.
probably. So
He was like, "This will be useful later." I don't know.
he's like, I want her hands.
Yeah,
it's a
like this-
souvenir, you know.
It's some Kira shit.
He's a very gross human being.
Yeah.
So
He is.
he's literally a
Well-
nutsack face. So
But like, yeah, I think this is the point where it's like Shigaraki, he's just far gone. Like,
He is.
absolutely.
You could tell that like in that scene, he's just like, I don't care. I am who I am, and you cannot stop me anymore.
Stop rejecting me,
Yeah.
essentially. And that's probably him also like telling himself that, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
like he's liberated. He's
He's
free.
free.
He's free.
It's quite literally like the liberation army. Like he's their
Yeah.
ideals,
Yeah.
like personified.
Also,
Which
this is like, sorry, it's not related to Shigaraki because I was just remembering, because President Mike is there because there's
Yeah.
a bunch of heroes there helping them, and like he's carrying the doctor, and like he mentions Kurogiri, and like he mentions
yeah.
that whole thing because
Oh,
they're
what's
him
that?
and a
Cloud Boy.
fucking him and Aizawa had a friend, and that friend was taken to
Taken by All For One,
Mhm.
and then just converted
He literally-
to Kurogiri.
he literally says like I don't even want to touch this guy, like I'm just disgusted to even be like next to this dude.
Yeah. the doctor even says like, "Oh, we were actually aiming for the
Aizawa?
erasure quirk, but
Yeah.
I guess the cloud thing kind of worked out." And
Yeah,
he's
it
like,
does work.
"You're disgusting.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit
You're a
human
bad
being."
person.
Just the
That's-
whole like you have like the League of Villains, right? And they
Mhm.
all kind of have like these reasons as to why they're part of the league. Like they're following Stain, or they're just like, you know, that and the like. You have the whole Twice's whole situation where he was just like set up just to have friends.
Mhm.
And then you have like Dobby, All for One, the Doctor, who are literally only in it to murder and just
use.
use people. It's so like Horikoshi
just-
does a really good job at just making disgusting human beings.
Deranged as people.
Speaking of disgusting, do you guys want to talk about Mirko's injuries?
I know, right? Because they were.
Every time she got hurt, I was just like, ugh.
I made
But
a
she
point.
kept going.
Yeah, like I made a point for myself where it's just like they're pretty fucking gruesome this season, thankfully.
Yeah.
But like, wow.
It's surprisingly uncensored for My
Yeah.
Hero.
It
Like,
is because like
some things they don't show, but like it's been kind of bloody. Like it's more than I thought. Because one thing I was kind of afraid of was like, oh god, I hope they don't like, tame it down, make it tame to like for TV. But
because like last season, didn't they like censor Shigaraki's arm? Because I thought like
yeah,
it got like destroyed or something.
I think
Or cut
like
off.
it was like, because like in the manga you see like his fingers are gone, but like in the anime they kind of make it like a little, they cover it in like they cover it in enough blood so like you can't see his fingers, but it's like
yeah,
slip it past the sensors kind of way.
Imagine
this one,
imagine they did the JoJo shit where it's just like black.
It's just black, like, or like the sunlight.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But they go like into detail, like not Attack on Titan like levels of like detail, but there's still like there's a part where like her ankle gets like sliced up and you see like just like fiber, I want to call it.
Yeah.
And like her side is all fucked up too.
Her side is open.
And this entire time she's still fighting and powering through it. That's how like badass she is.
Oh yeah, Micah just showed it. There's a part where like literally stabs into her thigh, penetrates her thigh. It like stabs into another part of her body. Like it's bad. She keeps going.
She does. She's just hopped up on I want to fight.
Right, because she even says like as soon as I saw Shigaraki, like my rabbit instincts told me that guy needs to die.
Yeah.
So she's just trying her hardest to just like smash the capsule open.
Yeah.
And before I forget to mention, because this will be important probably next episode, there's a hero called Exless who has a laser eye.
Oh yeah.
He has a cool design. And he's right next to Shigaraki when he wakes up.
Yeah. That's not a good place to be.
That's probably not going to be good for him. He wears a red cape, and Shigaraki wears a red cape. Opening.
It has the same like gold chain link. Exactly, I literally pointed out. I was like, "Is that the same fucking cape that Shigaraki is wearing?"
So yeah, I mean, I'm not
put
saying
two and two together.
Is Exless an Ethan character?
Oh my god.
We just
I think
no, because he just kind of like just appeared.
I feel like Ethan characters always were there. Like they were always there in the back.
Always there.
Because Crust was introduced season 4. Is Crust an Ethan character?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I would say a bit.
Ethan, if you're watching this video, confirm it in the comment. But yeah, like I was just there's a bit where President Mike uses quirk, and instead of like the effects or like the CG effects they use most of the time, they like hand animate it, and it looks like
that was a really cool sequence. That part was like, oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely.
President Mike Sakuga?
Yeah,
President
President
Mike.
Mike Sakuga. Yeah, this is just a very good looking episode.
It
Like,
is, yeah.
oh, and there was like environmental animation in there. Like, Jesus,
Everything, yeah,
lots
this
of
was just
stuff.
a really, really solid episode. The
And
only thing.
Shiggy falls out sluttily.
Yeah, what?
No way.
What
No
the-
way.
What did you just
I'm
say
just-
to me?
I'm just saying what that tweet said.
Okay, but it's very fluid. But
It
what does that
is.
mean?
What does it mean? Oh my god, yeah, okay. I think I get it now.
What?
I think I get it. Because, I mean, he just, like, falls and he waves his arms
He's
around
like,
and he's,
"Oh."
like, extra dramatic. He doesn't just, like, fall
I mean, I
to
know
the
he was
ground.
like not awake and like was kind of sustained up in the air a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
come
Man,
on,
y'all
bro,
are
you didn't gotta do all
sexualizing
that.
an unconscious human being. That is crazy.
Man,
I feel like him
dude's
like
about to
what-
kill people. He's about to murder everyone in that room.
there's like a screenshot material like bit here where he's like laying in the water. I feel like that
Mhm.
could be like a meme. It's
Oh, yeah.
like
Bro's
he's
dead,
laying there.
unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Bro's dead, unfortunately. No cap.
No cap. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
like, the scene where like, Endeavor is just, like, searing
Mm,
Mirko's wounds.
that shit was like
Like, because just to, like, you know,
cauterizing.
yeah, seal
Yeah,
them
he's-
up.
I don't think that's realistic, but this is a superhero cartoon.
It's an
so I don't care.
anime.
No, I don't care.
But like she's like biting on like this
Cloth.
cloth that Endeavor has that has fire on it. It's like a flame pattern on it.
Because it's Miracle, she's just getting fucking beat, but like
Yeah.
still going no matter what. It's crazy. She's a goat.
She's
Did-
sorry, she's epic.
Was there a specific song that you that played during the dream sequence? Because I don't remember.
I cannot
specific
remember
song?
exactly. No, I don't think so.
It might
was
be.
just
It
kinda
might
like,
be like from the OST, but like I don't know.
I think it's a
Mm.
song from season 1.
Okay.
But just kind of like a generic villain, like mysterious song.
Okay.
Asking Micah about that. Do you know?
You're the music guy.
No, I am
Did
the
you
music
just-
guy.
Oh, you didn't. I just opened Twitter and I saw Poyo a post of a Shigaraki drawing. I was like, did you just draw that? But it's like
No,
from
I
October.
drew that last night
It's
or
like
yesterday rather.
Oh yeah, it's yesterday.
I just retweeted because I was like, today's the day.
Yeah.
God,
Holy shit.
what an
It's
episode!
Shiggy time.
It is
I like-
Shiggy time.
the
Yeah, it's
only
Shiggy time.
the only
It's Shiggin
complaint
time.
the only complaint I had was just where like the beginning was just a little slow, but I don't care.
Yeah, I will
The
say
whole episode
literally
was
the
great.
only issue I have with my hero still is like
Flashbacks.
flashbacks. Like I get it. Some of the
I
stuff
get it.
I get because it's from like season 2, but I'm just like, you don't need to explain like over explain some of the stuff. Like
Yeah.
we know.
Because like in the
Trusts.
beginning, there's a shot with a hero killer Stain, and it's just like a full on a cut scene, and it's just like, okay, we get it, we know.
We get it.
But
Like,
Yeah,
I don't care because like everything was great.
yeah.
I feel
And
like
those
it
are,
would
like,
have been a little better if they like, they cut it up like to the most important parts of the flashback. But
Exactly.
Yeah, they
it's-
can just
it's
do
fine.
that.
They just didn't cut it too much.
It's not too
Oh,
much of
well.
a problem because the rest of this episode
Exactly.
was
It
just
was great.
Everything
yeah.
else is great. That was like
Just
the
like
only
consistently
nitpick.
good. They
What do we-
love animating Mirko.
they
Mhm.
absolutely do.
Oh, wait.
Endeavor had some cool shots too. And
If you haven't read the manga, for those who haven't read the manga, you wouldn't know. But I need to know. Does the Mirko Kuchi scene exist in this episode?
We
'Cause
will
there's a
go
fu-
frame by
Uh,
frame.
Frame by frame. There's a
we do get some like
and not to sound
shots,
weird, there's
but
just
it's not like in
there's
your
just-
face.
there's just a shot we make fun of where like in the manga there's just a panel of Mirko like kicking, but her her full like underside is like really detailed and drawn.
Just vagina on the
Like you
panel.
can tell Horikoshi put extra care into that.
He was in that moment. He was horny Koshi.
He was
Yeah,
he was
he was drawing with one hand and
I
dick in
think-
the other.
I think I think the animators are too, because like they've been giving her a lot of care.
Drawing
her-
her
just-
thighs.
Yeah, her
like,
thighs like the thighs
tri-
with muscles. It's like crazy.
yeah.
They love her.
Yeah, I love this episode. I feel like we've been
Yep,
meat writing this entire
Meat writing this episode.
pretty much.
It's good. It's good. I like
Yeah.
it. We got
Figure-
stuff.
That's the title of this episode: Meat Writing Studio Bones.
Okay, Studio Bones.
Meat writers.
Studio Bones.
You should name this episode "What Was He Cooking?"
What was he
cooking?
What was he
That's-
thinking?
It's a good
It was-
one. But do we have any like closing thoughts on this one?
I'm not that I'm scared, but like I'm just anticipating more shiggy shenanigans because like
Yeah,
Shignanigans.
shenanigans.
that sounds a little sus, but okay.
What's sus about it?
I don't know. Anyway,
Shiggy shenanigans. Ugh. Well, you know.
I think that's all I got. It
Yeah,
was
I
just
think
a really
I
good
think
episode.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. I've said everything really. I'm
Yeah.
just I'm
I'm very excited for this season. I just keep saying it, but like
Yeah, I cannot wait for what comes next. Oh boy.
mhm.
Cause like one more thing, cause like as soon as like Shigaraki was about to like his chamber was about to like get broken by Mirko, I was like, oh yes, here we go.
Yeah.
It's gonna
yeah.
happen.
Mhm.
Let's
The
go. Let's
ultimate life
fucking go.
form.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's all it's about.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Can someone draw or like edit the screenshot of Critical in his woo pose, but like color his hair like white and like add the Shigaraki lines on his eyes? That would be so good.
Oh my god.
That would. Oh,
We got to see
Yeah.
shots of Shigaraki's little sister.
yeah.
Yeah. Family.
There's a
Family.
cool like bit where his mom is talking to him in the dream, and like it cuts to him as like a kid,
Oh,
and then his
yes.
dad shows up and he turns around and he's still a kid, but now he has the white hair,
Yeah.
and then he like decays him and he's an adult again.
It's like not white hair, but it's like the
blue
pre-awakening.
one,
It's like
yeah.
the pre-awakening
Kinda.
shiggy hair, yeah.
Yeah. Pre-awakening, yeah.
That
Because
is
yeah,
such
at first it's black hair, his just normal kid look, then yeah, so on.
I forgot about that detail where, because in the manga, Horikoshi's drawings, the hair was black to white, but in the anime they did like a
It's like
kind
a
of
pale
grayish
blue.
blue, and
Yeah.
then after like season 5's like events, it turns full white,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is like it's like, I wonder why, but like it's
Mm.
cool.
It's really cool.
I think it's cool, yeah. I think it's great.
It's Shigaraki's Sephiroth arc.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Sephiroth art.
Sephiroth arc.
Yeah. They also did a thing in the dub too where like
Oh yeah.
because in the dub he kinda has like a little bit of a gremlin-y voice, but when he awakens, it like completely changes.
Yeah.
Like his cadence changes. I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
Ethan
Ethan said he
don't
didn't
like
like
it,
it, but
If you don't
He's
like it,
lame.
fuck you. Like fuck
Ethan
you.
didn't like it, but I didn't care.
his words do not represent the company.
No.
We still love you, Ethan.
We still yeah. Just a bit less after that.
I'm just
We
just a
been
little
pick-
bit less.
we just been picking on Ethan like these past 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you know what
I
he
mean,
did?
No, because
You know what
like,
he DM'd
let's
me
talk
the-
about last week. Cause
Oh
like,
yes. We gotta mention
he
that.
finally got to watch the episode, and I think he DM'd us the same thing. He literally DM'd me like, "I'm not watching this show anymore."
And just for context, Ethan really loves Twice a lot.
like that's one of his favorite characters.
Yeah. it's the Ethan character, and then Twice is dead, and now he's just like,
He's like,
fuck.
fucking, I don't want to fucking watch this show anymore. I'm just like, man.
He messaged me that like late at night, yeah, and I was just like, oh yeah, here we go.
Whoa.
He watched it.
Yeah, shout out to Twice, bro.
Shout out
Didn't
to
deserve
Ethan.
it, but
Yeah, he did.
that's how it is.
That's how it be.
Dobby even was like, when he was stomping on Hawks, he was like, how could you kill Twice like that? Like, and his voice was like very like angry sounding.
Yeah.
So, and then then he says like he doesn't care about like if people live or die. So
well, because he said too that Twice was something about Twice would have helped him achieve his dream. So like he was probably mainly mad because like you killed the one dude who was gonna like
now there's
help me
very
succeed,
useful
and now he's
con.
fucking gone.
There's like a
bitch.
setback in his plan, whatever that may be.
Yeah. Whatever he's plotting, whatever he's cooking up in the stew.
It's been like a discussion in like the manga side of the community for a long time, whether if Dobby actually cares about the other members of the league.
Mm-hmm.
And like with the voice acting and everything, like I was thinking like, oh, maybe he does.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Dobby. Did you actually like these guys?
But then he said like, oh, it's like it ruined my plan. So I'm like,
oh, you just
maybe he's just throwing a tantrum because something went wrong. A wrench
something went wrong.
Yeah, I think he's
and
just
the hero
angry.
The hero didn't get killed.
Yeah, he's not angry about Twice dying, more so just like that his useful quirk is now gone.
Yeah, but he still high-fived him and hyped him up. Last episode. Maybe Dobby is just a mansplain, manipulate
male boss.
Male boss. Boy boss.
Yeah, boy boss. He's a boy boss.
I can't believe he boy bossed Twice. And the episode where he dies, that's fucked up. It's probably the most fucked up thing Dobby's ever done.
I mean, didn't he like, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the episode where that happens, when like he's fighting off Hawks, doesn't he literally like shoot fire in Hawks's but also Twice's direction?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
So like,
maybe
was he?
What was he cooking?
Dobby.
Dobby's just a very complex character, and I never know what he's thinking, which
maybe
makes him more scary, kind of.
He's just.
I love Dobby, bro. He's crazy. He's literally just crazy. You just never know. And I also like Shigaraki for similar reasons, because like
he's a great character.
That's the thing. Like I guess my final thoughts is like the villains. I feel like for a while, certain villains were kind of like, not that they were flat, just like they didn't really have much, and we just didn't know a lot about them. But like
they didn't have a lot of screen time.
That is also true. But like with My Villain Academia and like the stuff that's gonna happen this season, like I don't know. I feel like these are top 10 characters in my opinion. Like some of these villains.
And you're gonna see it more as the anime goes on. But Shigaraki is just like one of my favorite characters. He's just
he's great.
He's a great villain.
Are we assuming our audience here is anime onlys?
I'm assuming that.
Okay, then I won't say nothing.
Yeah,
you know what?
We've been avoiding manga spoilers for the like all of the show. I feel like we need to keep.
Yeah,
we've been doing it subconsciously, but now let's lay down the rule. Now we're not going to say
no
manga
spoilers.
No,
this is for y'all.
Yeah.
So if y'all leave one in the comments, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you and like eat you or something. I don't know. That's it for me.
But this was a fantastic episode. Probably one of, if not the best episode. And I feel like some small part of me feels like it's gonna be saying that every episode.
Yeah. Because like it keeps going.
Maybe it's recency bias.
Recency bias.
Yeah, good episode.
Yep.
Banger. Watch Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, watched it. Yeah.
Well, where's my outro? Hold on, I haven't memorized it yet.
Oh my god.
Bro.
But But yeah, this has been the UA Anime Club podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. Again, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell to be notified when new episodes of UA Anime Club come up on the channel, as well as other figure eight content. Share with your friends. I said that. Yeah, and we'll see you next episode and next adventure.